Alright, so here I am doing my video. Yeah, if that cat keeps it up though, I might have to throw something at it. It's a very rainy, cold afternoon, and look at me shaking stuff around. You know me, I've always got to spend a little time getting everything together and ready. I went online, I checked Twitter today, I checked news and other things, but I like to see what is trending on Twitter because it kind of gives you the mindset of what the popular culture is doing. And, see this? See this thing right here? No. Look, kiddo, I'm busy right now. What? Lots of bold letters, tweets about martial law. Now, I just did my video yesterday where I said I don't like people who copy military people. I don't like people who talk about the military, who don't know anything about the military. I don't like people who pretend to be military when they're not, because being in the military is a whole nother lifestyle and it demands your complete dedication, and people who do it do need the honor that comes to being in the military. The parades, the Veterans Day and everything, they deserve it. They earn it. And I don't like people who take advantage of that when they didn't earn it. It's theft. It's just stealing it. So it's the same thing with this term, martial law. And one of the evidences I have where people don't know what they are talking about is they misspell it. It's not marshal, M-A-R-S-H-A-L-L, like, hey, I'm a deputy marshal, or I'm a federal marshal, or my name is Marshall, or my last name is Marshall, like the Marshall Plan. It's Marshall as an M-A-R-T-I-A-L, meaning military. Okay, so martial law means military law, and it means that the military will be in charge of keeping the peace in a specific area. So that's number one. Another thing is people act like anyone can declare martial law. People were in an uproar because Michael Flynn suggested that Trump enact martial law. I've seen it in many Hollywood movies where they portray it as something Nazi-like. Like, did you realize the Nazis were socialist? I think they were called themselves democratic socialists. Okay, so first off, if black-booted SS troopers are running the laws and keeping the peace in your area, it's not because the U.S. military took over. It's because some sort of national socialist took over. That's a clue to you. Our military does not act like the military as it is portrayed in Hollywood movies. They have officers who decide they're going to take their unit and invade a foreign country. Can't happen. Congress has to give the military whatever guidance for whatever actions they're going to take. That's it, plain and simple. It's not Julius Caesar's republic. This is United States military, and they are directly under the command of their commander-in-chief, who is the president, and Congress, okay? Persistent, is she not? She just wants to be petted. Look, this is not an invitation, and you are scratching up my raincoat, kitty. You have to learn to take no for an answer right now. So, martial law is not SS troopers are jackbooting it down your driveway. That's not it at all. I'm going to tell you the three people who can enact martial law in your area. And here's your first shot, your first clue. Number one is your governor. Yeah, so you people who live in California, if you think Governor Newsom is making unwise decisions now, he can enact martial law. If he decides his civilian police forces that he's using, or his laws that he's passed, are not keeping you under control, he can enact martial law and call up militias and his reserve units and have martial law in his state. That's the first person. So people in Democratic states where your Democratic governor has already enacted very severe lockdowns and made you uncomfortable with them, he's got that up his sleeve, or her. She does too. Number 2 is the Congress of the United States. What a shock. If they have it's the constitutional right to direct our military, like to declare war or to go invade somewhere. They also have that constitutional right to decide that the nation is out of control and they need to enact martial law. Okay? So Congress is the second person who actually has the power to declare martial law. Not Dwight Johnson, The Rock, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, although when he was governor of California, he had that right when he was in that office, but he's not that person anymore, so he doesn't have it. Not Tucker Carlson, not Conan O'Brien, none of those people, not the AP News, Reuters, ABC, or anyone else can declare martial law. Your governor, your Congress, and your president is the third. That's right, Donald Trump can declare martial law because he is the commander-in-chief. Your president, whoever it is at the time, Reagan, Carter, Obama, Clinton, any of those guys, while they were in office, have the constitutional right to declare martial law. And did any of them do it? No. It's only needed when civilian forces cannot keep the peace. And it's usually just for a short period of time. Just to get, they usually have a curfew at the same time until everyone have to be inside at 8 or 9 o'clock. And then the military patrols the streets. By a couple of days later, the civilian government has sorted things out and the police usually come in and it's over. Okay, so please don't listen to people who are making a big stink about martial law. Please do not be taken up in the idea that, the person who runs give me a group, the Lions Club in your town can enact martial law. They can't, okay? Stop listening to this ridiculous fake news that's making your blood pressure go up. Read your own Constitution and be able to see these things clearly yourself so you are not stressed out by them. All right? Look at what I've got going on. Cold rain. And what am I doing? I'm shooting a video and I'm collecting water. I am making spaghetti sauce. And I'm also having a relaxing afternoon. I will have to go down and check on my goats in this weather, but I've got the gear to do it, and so I'm ready. You should be ready too. And ready for real things, not made up stuff that people are squawking around their heads. It's just, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. No, it's not. Unless it's chunking down, raining things right on your head. All right. Thanks for listening, you all. I care about you very much. Read your Constitution. Learn how your government operates. Bless you. Shalom.